Hey guys, it is Monday here in West Virginia, so it is time for us to do our Mopar Monday. We have a couple of A bodies and a couple of B bodies for you today. All of them are older releases, a couple of Auto World, a Johnny Lightning, and a Greenlight. We'll go ahead and start with one of the A bodies today. I'll start with I guess I would say the rarest one, but it's actually easier to find than the other one. It's just more limited. So here you have a 1971 Dodge Dart Swinger in like a burgundy color with a black rear tail stripe and black hood scoops, black interior, and it is one of 1,836 made. And this was from let's see here, I think 2016, I believe. Something like that. Yeah, 2016. Okay. So anyways, in this lineup, this is release 5. So this would have been the last one for probably 2016. And it's a 78 Dart Swinger, 66 Olds 442, a 66 Chevy Impala SS, a 76 Pontiac Firebird TA, a 64 Ford Galaxy 500, and the classic chrome is another classic Mopar, 58 Plymouth Fury. So let's get this guy out and take a look at him. I think altogether there's 14 or 15 different darts. I think it's 15 from Auto Worlds to date anyways. I don't know if they plan on releasing more or not, or if the casting's retired, but there's 15 of them. I would like to get 14 of them. The one that's the promo car is this, I think it's CDPC, something like that. It is black with yellow print on it to advertise the company that it's a promo for. I'm not really a big fan of it. The other 14, however, are stock looking like this. A couple have 5-spoke mags, like the next one we're going to take a look at. Vanity plates, a 71 Dart, and under the hood is most likely a 340. Nice detail under the hood, as always, with Auto World. So, pretty good looking car from Auto World. So, let's move on to our second A body. And this one is actually one of the harder ones to find, but it is one of 2,500. I already opened it. That's why the blister's a little bit crooked. Yeah, the counterpart to this car is even harder to find. It's the orange one with the black tail stripe, and it's got the same 5 spokes. And I believe it's a counterpart to this one. That's one that I would really like to find. And there's still a few more I need. I think I got like half of them after getting these two. I think I'm up to like 7 or 8 of them. So now I need to get the other half. So cool looking car. A couple of them too are like 6-cylinder cars. At least that's what they look like. Maybe 318 cars. The ones that were in the clamshell packages, I think they were the first couple of releases of the Dart, actually. But this thing looks beautiful in these tuxedo type colors. Black with a white stripe and black interior. And then you can see the hood scoops are done in a satin matte finish black compared to the rest of the hood. Nice detail there. And these torque thrust mags with the BFG white letter tires look really good on this car. Yeah, even the plate of this one says tuxedo. That's pretty cool. And under the hood, your 340 snorkel. And this is a bench seat car. Wondering, is this guy probably a bench seat too? Yeah, split bench in both. Sorry Sorry about that. And on the back of the package, sorry, I forgot to read you guys what year this is from. This is a little newer. This is from 2018, and the line up here, this is 2018 release 1. I should have just looked up there. Prior to 18 though, or 17, they didn't say the year, they just said the release, and you had to look down in the copyright. But anyways, this had 3 categories in this release: sports cars, which was the 11 Corvette Z06, the muscle wagons, which is a 64 Ford Country Squire, and vintage muscle, which is a 66 Chevy Impala SS, 64 Ford Galaxy convertible, and a 71 Dart, and a 66 Oldsmobile 442. Alright, so let's go on to our B-bodies for today. And we'll do the B-body from the other part of round 2, besides Auto World, Johnny Lightning. And this is when they started doing major production, where it just says limited edition. It doesn't give you a number anymore. Okay, so this is a 67 GTX, and this states in the muscle facts, the GTX was like high performance trim level. Yeah, it's, I can't read that other word because it's under the tape. This thing was actually taped when I bought it, but so anyways, the GTX was a high performance trim level of the Plymouth Belvedere. The GTX had very limited options available from the factory. Instead, it was touted as a top of the line muscle car, as is from the factory. So, not a bad looking car. It's white and medium copper. So, I got the counterpart to this that we opened, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago. Because the Johnny Lightnings are kind of done like the Auto World, where you have release A and release B. And anyways, the other release of this one, this was, let me see here. Oh, well, they say release 1 and 2, I guess. So here's release 2. Release 1 is all black with steel rims and dog dish caps, which looks really good. This isn't bad. It's just a odd color combo. White with a copper top and a copper interior. I would have liked it if it would have just been all copper. That would have looked pretty cool. Not a bad looking car though, with the Magnum 500s, red line tires, and under the hood we have probably like a 383, 440, something like that. And these had similar scoops to the Dart, but they were not the same. They were a little bit narrower and longer. Pretty nice car. And this is one of the Johnny Lightnings that is fairly close to scale. It may be a tad bit small, but it is pretty close to being 1/64th. So that's why I chose to collect these. But it's the only option you really have out there. That's like the 71, 72 GTX and Roadrunner. Johnny Lightning does a beautiful job. They're just a little bit too small to fit in with the rest of my collection. So last but not least is a car from Greenlight in their early years. This is their Muscle Car Garage series. This is when they were doing stock and custom. This is the stock version, the 66 Dodge Hemi Coronet. And this is their Series 4 of this Muscle Car Garage stock and custom. And on the back side, this is one thing that I did really appreciate when manufacturers listed everything from the series on the back of the package. It made life a lot easier figuring out what's what if you're trying to be a completionist. But as you can see, there's 2 of each car, 2 different versions. So there's the custom Chrysler, there's a 63 Chrysler 300, and a custom version, 64 Plymouth Fury, 66 Dodge Coronet, 71 Dodge Charger Super Bee, 2006 Dodge Charger, and a 2006 Dodge Challenger Concept. So this release is for the Mopar lovers. And I got all of the stock classic muscle cars except for the Chrysler 300. I did not collect those. Don't have anything against them, just not a car that I really am into. So, anyways, this is a very nice looking car. I'm probably going to end up flipping the tires though, because this is one that I think would look better with black walls. There are very few cars that I keep the white line tires on in my muscle car Mopar collection. Now, in my lowrider collection, I prefer that everything has white lines or white walls. So, kind of contradicting from one collection to the next. But yeah, muscle cars should have black walls or white letters or red lines, something like that. So this is a Hemi. It doesn't really look like a Hemi in there. It looks more like a wedge engine, but we'll just pretend it is a Hemi. And 66 Coronet is similar to the 67 when it comes to the body design, except the grills were different, and then the side detail scoops were different, and same with the rear tail panel and tail lights. And I'm sure there's probably some interior differences too. But nicely done by Greenlight. And this is on all their MCG cars, all from the early years. MCG 4. That's another way to tell if you got one from which series. So if you buy them loose, there's a place to look to see which series it was from. So that's it today, guys. We had 4 Mopars for you. And this Friday is going to be our Free It Friday as usual. The way it looks, we're going to be doing more Mopars, but we'll see what happens between now and then. If anything different comes up, I'll be sure to bring them to you, but the way it looks, we're going to have some M2 Mopars. So, have a great week, guys, and thanks for watching.